Hey guys, Janelia213 here. Current location, Fairfax, Virginia. Visiting my grandparents for the next about 2 weeks while my parents go to Greece. But today I have with me Farik Dushik, Genifire. It's my first Genifire. And you know what I'm loving? This articulation right here. Long story about my friends Venus, Gloom Bloom Venus, and Gloom Bloom Genifires arm broke, the exact same one, right? You know, like the peg got stuck in there. So, I had to fix it. Yeah. And of course, I did it for free. I might own an online store doing that, fixing doll arms. I am gonna have to buy a lot of coil. Okay, so anyways, today I'll be reviewing her. And already I've made it pretty long. Okay, so I made another video where I was opening her and we were doing the out-of-box thing and being a little sillier, but it ended up being almost 20 minutes long, and just like I tried to cut some parts out, like the part of me opening and stuff, and just bunch of stuff like I got a phone call, so I was like, I have to go get it. But yeah, I have the box and the poster and the stand and the doll. Clearly the doll. Okay. And, they also had Honey and Frankie, but since I already have a Frankie and I don't really love the Honey, and my friend has Honey and all that, and sadly they did not have a Torlai. Probably would have gotten Torlai. But, yeah. And this is awesome because not a lot of people have done reviews and stuff on Genifire. Stuff usually it's either whole group reviews with Frankie and Honey and Tori and all them. Frankie's nickname should be Frank. Jenna, Hun, Frank, and Tori. Only two of those possibly make sense. But yeah. So, I have her in kind of like this fire breathing. Their heads don't go up very far. That's about the farthest they can go. The hair is the hardest part because I kind of want it to be separate like that. Like an action shot. But it keeps getting caught in the fire necklace and stuff, and she didn't come with a brush. It just says includes doll stand with a period. What? Plus, who includes a stand, not a brush? I mean, normally I'd be like, okay, I don't even need a brush. But since I'm in my grandparents' house, I don't have a brush. And to be honest, Jenna is probably gonna be one of my more like display on the shelf dolls, keep in the same position instead of like a play one that I lose all her accessories, which luckily she doesn't come with the last. That's good. Okay, so let's get started from the bottom to the top. 'Cause every inch of you is perfect. Yeah, sorry. That was my real sing voice. I can do it a lot better. Okay, so here are her boots. They're almost like Torlai's with like the wraparound and the same length and the kind of different heels. And here I'll probably be giving a more accurate review and stuff. Plus I have noticed a couple things. So the heel is, it's like her fan thing here, like kind of a gear, quarter of a gear looking thing with fire. Flames are most noticeable. The fan just kind of looks like a tire picket thing. The only reason you can see is probably because of the gaps. And it is like 9:45 at night, so. And there's a dragon face on the front. Like where the toe is. There's the eyes, and there's like kind of teeth, like a smile. Blue Ducky does that in her Guliope review. That's how I pronounce it, Guliope. And there is a tassel. It's like connected and stuff, you know, it's hard plastic. And I noticed they use a lot of black in the Freak to Sheet, kind of like in the Blue Ducky comparison thing. It's, just to be clear, oh my gosh, Alistair Cooks. Oh. I'll have to look at that later. Anyways, I am not making this a shout out, like, don't go over to Blue Ducky. I'm just kind of saying things like, you know, it's not like I'm gonna get all of the dolls and then like throw all of them away. but they use black a lot, and then the playset, and from what I saw. So yeah, that's just about it for the shoes. And there's kind of like design, like there's kind of spikes, like stud spike looking things. Since it's at night, the focus thing isn't very good. Oh jeez. It's like the same position when I got her out of the box, but less posed. Just from the hips down, and like the bin thing looked the same. And articulation is still kind of like that. And mine's tail did not stay in, so I rammed it in with all my force. I was concerned using glue, but then it wouldn't be able to pivot, and she might not be able to do certain things, like balance. So I was for like 5 minutes, and now, I mean, it barely pivots, but it does stay in, which is good. So yeah, she has this little belt. And you know what would be cool if the ripped part underneath, or the belt or something, was like removable, so you could just kind of create a whole new look. This does make it look a bit cooler and a bit more like a similar line. I mean, Gloom and Bloom all had like the garden tools, but it's white right there. Like all the garden tools and stuff, but other than that, like the dresses and the everything else was like complete, and the potted plants, but it's completely different. I was like showing you the boots again, like yeah. Her dress is awesome. This is the same material as the other one's, the rip part. And this is a really soft material. And it's kind of like, it looks one shoulder, there's a thinner strap here, and here it's a little more noticeable, and it kind of goes down. You can see her pattern. And, not sure if it was supposed to be like that. I'm gonna grab her poster. Because it looks kind of even. It also looks like she's wearing pants here. I mean, because of, like, the way the background's made, you don't really see this thing, so it kind of looks like she's sitting on something. But, yeah. It doesn't really look like it's supposed to look like that, but I guess because the necklace and stuff's confusing. And I would have taped the poster to the wall, but no tape. No tape. Oh my gosh, what a word. Okay. And she does have this fire necklace thing, and there is little rips of sleeve on the side, but since it's really similar colors, the fire thing, and it is removable, it really does not look like it. Just add to the realism. But these two kind of ball thing, these two things right here are separate. I'm gonna leave a rubber band on because I'm not really gonna play with her. So yeah, I'm gonna disappoint my friend, but yeah. And not my other friend, though. She has this headband. Originally, it was, like, back here, like, pretty much more of a ponytail hair thing than a headband, so I moved it up. And it was like that for a pretty long time, though. And then I saw the blue ducky thing, and I was like, okay, it's not supposed to be like this. So, yeah, mine is kind of uneven. That one that has flames. And for some reason, you know, her flames are orange. I mean, orange. I wish they were orange. But no, they're green. Like her hair. I mean, I get it because her tail is like that and all that. Oh, and also Norm Jennifer's tail. Kind of like a Katrine tail. Like, but, just let me... I'm free. I have not been able to talk for so long while I was in the box. And, like, when you opened me on the video... took it out, but then you shoved it back in. Yes, this is the Jennifer pacifier. And so I was just like, oh, I need to use it in a minute. But the peg is super long, and sometimes the flames kind of point down, which looks weird. But yeah. And then I was so glad when you picked me up. I really hoped I'd be belong to one of those owners who is gonna take that out. But the hole in her lips is like off. This bounced into my suitcase, so I almost said suitcase, like I used to. But it's not in the center of her lips, it's kind of to the side, like she's smoking. I would not smoke. I mean, honestly, like, why would I do that? Plus, it's like the cigarette gonna be hidden in there. No, sorry, Jen. Yeah. She only comes alive when I take it out. Oh, Jesus, already getting really long. Okay. So, then there's the fan. I have been doing a lot of non-stop motions recently, but people haven't really been watching my videos, so I don't want to go through all the effort. Plus, I've kind of run out of ideas and, like, with the house issue and all that. And I have some things set up and all that, but... And it looks like she set her fan on fire with the same color things as the fan. I really wish they had been... I wish the fire had been normal, because, like, the flames here are orange, but on her tail. And in the show, it's orange and stuff, so I guess you dyed your fire. Like you dyed your hair. But seriously, look at this makeup. It's kind of hard to since she has bangs, but it's not the reason why I got her. Kind of need more dolls with bangs, but not like ones like Cerise and not crazy ones like Rochelle. These ones, I can imagine you going like clink, clink, clink. It's pretty solid on this side, but on this side it's a little streamy. But yeah, that's so awesome and playful. Just gonna kind of move the bangs. And there's green on there with a couple dots. I like how they all did dots, but it was kind of in a different way, like the ways they were connected and placed. I mean, I think all of them did dots above, but yeah. I hope I can get Guliope. A lot of people say Guliope, or I just like Guliope. So yeah. Oh yeah, and they don't have the fire on her box. Oh yeah, and it's kind of half pulled up into a pony. Oh, because of the rubber bands holding the headband and like this piece and stuff on, like with the flame thing and all that. It's pulled up into a half ponytail and kind of, it's like, but there's a rubber band going in between this, so it's sectioned off and also kind of pulled up. So that does make it kind of easier to make it stand out kind of like that and not be like, let's go like, like she's going like, okay, the fan is off right here, so I should really take a picture of her in that position. I haven't done it yet. It's like that, and her hair kind of separate and stuff. Like she's actually going like, I'll just like, yeah. If I can get her to stand up without, it's kind of difficult, but I have a knack for making dolls stand up. I even made original Briar stand up, and yet not three. Okay, I don't really like that. She's leaning forward a little much. But yeah, make this your new screensaver, kids. Let me just get her on the stand. And I'm really trying to wrap it up here, but yeah. Sorry for the cheap piece of cardstock, Tell me. Okay, yeah. Make that screensaver. But, yeah. In her artwork, she's kind of going like, ooh, and waving around a fan that's on fire. That's going to be a hazard. Oh. Hang on a second. Free me, thank you. Guess who I am? Jimfire! Yeah, I cracked myself. No, don't you dare, don't you dare. Doing it for your own good, Jenna. Jimfire pacifier at its best. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Hang on, let me get her post. This is not the post. She came in the box. Because like her hand was kind of supposed to be on her hip, but it looked like she was clawing her hip out, and ooh, I like this foot position. Instead of like, wait, sorry for the suitcase. Instead of like her legs spread apart. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and bye!